happening? Mysterious masked raiders invade homes across the country! Hey guys, it's Gabriella and welcome back to another scary text message story. Today we're gonna be playing A Masked Man Knocked on My Window, a nationwide house invasion. That sounds so scary. Let's jump right in and see what's gonna happen. 9:12 p.m. Rosa. Julie, please say you're awake. I'm finishing my homework. What's up? There's a man in a mask knocking on the window. What? Go and get your dad! My parents are at a town hall meeting with your parents! I'm home alone! Well, has he gone? I don't know. He walked around the back of the house. OMG, he's knocking on the door now! Oh my god, I would literally die. Put the chain on the latch and answer it. Don't do that! Just call the police! But tell him you'll call the police if he's weird. And don't even jump to that. Just call the police if someone ever knocks on your door with a creepy mask on their face. Julie, you don't understand. He wasn't knocking on the front door. He was knocking on the living room door! What? Are you kidding me? You've got to get out of the house! But the only way out is through the hallway, and I'm not opening that door. Is he still knocking? No, I can't hear a thing. My heart is like literally already pounding. You need to call the police. I tried, I can't get through. It keeps saying the line is busy. My parents are at the meeting with their phones off. What do I do? You have to make a run for it. I'm not going out there. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna stay here behind the couch. I'll try calling the police. Tell them to be quick. Wait, I can hear something downstairs. And smell garlic bread. What? Maybe your mom and dad are back? They can get help. I can't see their car in the driveway. So who's in your house? And why do they have garlic bread? And who's in my house? How can we both have intruders on the same night? I don't know, but someone's coming up the stairs. Have a look at who it is. Like you did, you mean? One of us has to get a look. You're behind the couch and I'm staying under the bed. If they're burglars, they'll take what they want and leave. Just try and get a good look at them for when we speak to the police. OMG, the living room door is opening. What is happening? My bedroom door is opening too. Who is it? Is that a giraffe mask? Oh my gosh, what the heck? That is so scary. This is impossible. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Who are they? They look like the same person, but that's impossible. I don't know, Rosa, but I think he knows I'm under the bed. Keep still. But he's coming over. Ah! Run, Julie! Did you get away? I jumped out of the bedroom window, but I landed badly. I think I've broken my ankle. It's okay, shake it off, just hobble away. Can't stand up, but I can hear sirens. The emergency service must be all over town. I need them here. He's looking out of the window at me. You need to move, Julie. Wait, he disappeared. Do you think he's coming to get me? You need to crawl away. Drag your injured ankle. You can't still be there when he gets outside. There's a bush. I think I can make it and hide inside. How about you, Rosa? Are you safe? Where did your man go? Nowhere. He's still here. He's standing in the middle of the living room, just looking at himself in the mirror. The mask is so creepy. Is it the same person? It can't be. How could he be in two places at once? They must be connected though. And they know we'd both be home alone. Psycho twins? I don't know, but what's happening? He just turned the TV on. He's watching the news! In the middle of robbing a house? OMG! Look at the headlines! What is this? Breaking! Mysterious masked raiders invade homes across the country! What is happening? I'm like literally sweating! Oh my god! That explains all the sirens! This is nationwide! But why? Rosa, we need to worry about ourselves. I can see another masked man. He's outside my next door neighbor's house. My guy's moved closer. Hold your breath and don't move. I'm in trouble. He's looking behind my dad's chair. He'll search behind the couch next, Rosa. He's coming over to where I am. I'm gonna have to make a run for it. Be careful. Please, Julie. Help me! This is so scary. Julie, Mike, are you there? Mike, have you seen the news? Seen it? I'm in the middle of it! What is this? I don't know, but they've got Rosa! Oh no, Rosa! Are they after you too? I think they're after everyone! Who are the people in the masks? I don't know, but I can hear gunfire. There's a police fight. Is this the end of the world? This is like the Purge. This is scary. Maybe it's the start of the end. Why the giraffe masks? A cult? An animal rights movement? Who knows? Mike, you could be right. Really? I remember seeing posters outside the zoo. When did you go to the zoo? My cousin visited from Chicago last week. She came to see the Justin Bieber concert. We went with our parents to the zoo during the day. I remember seeing animal rights posters all over the outside wall. Wait, so like they're like kidnapping people because like they have like the giraffes kidnapped? Like what? What did they say? The usual? Free the animals, don't eat meat? You think this could be something to do with them? It's something we can't rule out. My cousin seemed to side with the activists. What else do you remember? The giraffes. I was watching them in their compound. My cousin said it was cruel. She said that giraffes belong in Africa. Well, whatever it is, we need to meet up. Where are you now? People are being chased in the streets by those men in masks. All I can hear is screaming and shouting. Can you make it over to my house? Not a chance. I think I broke my ankle. Wait. It's strange, but it feels okay again. Okay, girl, you just sprained it, so shake it off. I think I'll be able to make it after all. You must have twisted it. Take the usual route to my house, but keep in the shadows. This is so scary. I'll come to your house too. Take it easy. The streets are crazy. They're swarming with people. People being chased? Some, but the giraffe men are herding people into the back of buses. At this rate, there's gonna be nobody left in town. This is so scary, oh my god. Where do you think they're taking everybody? To the zoo? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, I made it to Boulder Avenue. It's filled with buses full of people heading south. They must be taking them out of town. No, wait, they're slowing down. Looks like they're turning down Jefferson Street. That leads to the football stadium. Really? Are you sure? I thought the football stadium was west of town. Seriously, Julie, how long have you lived here? All my life, I just don't watch football. Just stay where you are. I think we should meet at Jefferson. I guess, but we'll get to the bottom of this if it's the last thing you do. If it's the last thing I do? What's that supposed to mean, Mike? I meant we, Julie. I'm typing and running. What's happening? What's going on? Mike has been compromised. Can you hear that? Hear what? I can only hear the buses moving through town. They've stopped at the stadium. They're loading people and herding them through the gates. I can hear music. It's a song. What song? Justin Bieber. It's one of my favorites. I can't hear it. What's happening? Thankfully. It's coming from all over town. Julie, what's up now? Can you hear me? Hear you? Are you at Jefferson yet? Come back to us, Julie. What is happening? Oh my god. I'm literally freaking out. What is this? What is going on? Is Julie in a coma? What are you talking about, Mike? Julie? What's wrong with you? Is that you across the road? Julie? Please give us a sign. Hi guys. I just went for a soda. How is she? What's the matter with you two? Why can't you read any of my messages? And how did you escape the giraffe men, Rosa? I wonder if she can hear us. Oh my god! What happened to Julie? She's in a coma! The doctors think she can. Oh my gosh! Plot twist! Mom? What are you doing in this group chat? It's so good of you both to visit. Is that you on the other side of the road? Julie, go back to the... I'm gonna come across. Don't go to the other side. Don't go to the other side. Wait, a bus. It's speeding up. Guys? What is happening? I can smell garlic bread. Why can she smell garlic bread? Is that the sign? Does she have a heart attack? Morning, Mike. Are you awake? I'm just finishing my homework before school. Do you think Julie will be okay? I hope so. She still looked so frail in her hospital bed last night. I'm gonna throw up if someone doesn't tell me what's going on. At least she showed some responsive signs. Especially when we played her the Justin Bieber track. It's her favorite. Her parents thought it was very sweet of you. I'll do anything to get her out of that coma. No! Julie! She's in a coma! I can't believe it's been 3 days now. The poor thing. She was covered head to toe in bruises. That bus could have killed her. I still can't believe she didn't see it coming. At least she had an amazing day. Her cousin from Chicago had visited. They went to the zoo with their parents. Had an expensive Italian meal at Mario's. That's the best restaurant in town. That's why she sells the garlic bread. And watched Justin Bieber's concert at a football stadium. Then got hit by a bus on the way home. And ended up in a coma. Do you think she could hear us at the hospital? I like to think she could. Are you visiting her again this evening? Of course. I'll go every night until she's back with us. I wonder if she's dreaming. They say she could be, but she probably won't remember it when she wakes up. Wow, a 3-day long dream? Hopefully she's remembering all the nice things she did that day. Oh my gosh! Guys, that was amazing! I am literally so freaked out. That was so good. Oh, I am like shooketh to the core. If you enjoyed that as much as I did, let me know down below in the comments because I was not expecting that at all because wow. Day read replaying. I stayed overnight in a haunted hotel. This sounds so good. Next time you're feeling brave, consider spending the night at Drake Mansion. Let's see what's gonna happen. Steven, this is going to be the easiest $50 anybody has ever made. There's nothing easy about staying overnight in a haunted house, Steven. There is if you don't believe in ghosts. We'll see. Remember, it doesn't count if you guys try to scare me. And if Mandy Reagan is involved, I still get $50. That's the deal. Freaking Mandy, always pulling pranks on everyone. Besides, Mandy had an accident. She's not been at school all week. Then I guess I'm gonna lie down here and go to sleep. And he dreams about spending all that money at the mall. That is if you survive the haunted house. Even if a ghost does exist, how could they harm me? I guess we'll figure it out. So you guys are just gonna stay at home and wait to see what happens. That's the plan. I'll probably fall asleep too. You can tell me what happened in the morning. What room of the house are you in, Steven? I'm in the master bedroom. It's the only room with a lock and key. It's full of cobwebs and broken furniture. Oh my gosh, okay, wait, that's a side tangent. Like, people always stay at, like, haunted, like, houses and, like, hotels for, like, actual, like, scary, like, you can pay, like, the Queen Mary is, like, a ship and stuff. I don't know if I would ever actually be able to, like, handle staying at a haunted house. So leave a comment down below if you guys would ever stay the night at, like, a haunted hotel or, like, a haunted room or any of those haunted places, because I don't think I could do it. It's full of cobwebs and broken furniture, and there's a dusty portrait of Lady Drake on the wall. Ooh, scary. How dark is it in the house? I've lit a candle and I have a flashlight, but it's still pretty dark. Is it scary at all? A little bit. I've come here before with some other guys, but I guess being on my own is a lot worse. I didn't think you believed in ghosts. I don't, but there's still so many sounds in an old house. It just sets my imagination running wild. Like now, I hear creaking outside the corridor. You're in an old house in the middle of nowhere. It's probably just a raccoon on a loose floorboard. Or it could be the ghost of Lady Drake. Not that nonsense again. I dare you to open the door and take a peek. If it shuts you up about talking about Lady Drake's ghost, then sure. Okay, I'm at the door. Open it! OMG! What is it? There's a light at the end of the corridor. Oh my gosh, nope, nope, nope. Pack it up, boys. Let's go. What is happening? That literally looks like the scariest hallway in the whole entire world. What? How? Like, this is again why I feel like I would never actually want to stay at like a haunted hotel or something, because they would totally like just like plant stuff to make you think it was haunted, and then you wouldn't know if it was really haunted or just love, and I couldn't handle it. If that's any of you guys, I'm coming home. I'm in my bedroom. I'm on the couch in my living room. But there's no electricity in the house. People have recently reported lights going on and off in that house. Okay, it's dark again. Faulty electrics? Guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this after all. I think there's somebody in here with me. 2:12 a.m. Guys, wake up. Has anything happened? I heard banging. Where? In the house? On the bedroom door! Oh my gosh! You should have left when you said you were going to leave. $50 is a lot of money. Could it be an animal? An animal can't knock on a door. It'll be daylight in a few hours. Lay low and try not to make a sound. Are you asleep, Mike? No, I'm awake. My phone kept buzzing with all your messages. Just be ready to call the cops if I need you to, guys. Could the knocking have been your imagination? No, I saw the door shake when I heard it. Leave now. What? How is that? I don't know. How has anybody gotten into our friend group? Was that your doing, Mike? It had nothing to do with me, I swear. My advice is to get out of that house, Steven. I'm too afraid to open the door. I'll have to wait here until morning. I'd be like, come and get me. Stranger danger. OMG! I just flashed up on the screen again. Can you peek out of the door? No way! Why would you do that? Steven, you need to know what you're dealing with. Nothing. Look. But I'm not going out there. I'm gonna sit against the bedroom door until morning. What makes you think you'll be safe in the daylight? Ghosts come out at night, don't they? I didn't think you believed in them. I don't think I have much of a choice now. 3 a.m. Guys, whoever's knocking on the door has come back. I heard footsteps coming up the stairs. They stopped outside the bedroom door. I knew you should have left when you had the chance. How is this worth $50? All right, Martha, just tell me what I should do. Look through the keyhole. I'm afraid to look. Let us see then. I can hear them breathing on the other side. I don't like this. Put your phone into the keyhole and take a photo. Okay, but... Someone in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Oh, my heart is pounding. That literally, oh my gosh. The timing of that! Oh my gosh. Oh my heart. OMG! What is that? You have to get out of there! I am not opening that door! Can you climb out of a window? Good idea. It's jammed shut, but I got it open. But it's a long drop. Can you lower yourself down? I think it's too high. Just go for it, Steven! Don't jump! Who said that? Not afraid. Friend. This must be some kind of joke. If it is, I'm not in on it. OMG. I saw an old woman. Is she in the bedroom? Well, she was, but then she disappeared. She was only here for a second. She flickered on and off. I thought all this could be explained scientifically, but now that I've seen her, what does she look like? It's not what she looked like that was the problem. She was standing on the ceiling! I don't like this one bit! Leave or die. A fire is coming. Who is this? What do you want? What does she mean a fire is coming? Rest, peace, sleep. Why are you outside the bedroom door? Not me. Who is it then? What do you mean not you? Then who is outside? Whoever's trying to get in. Danger. So how do I get out of here? Secret door. Perfect. Where is it? Hurry up. The door's coming off the hinges. First you promise. Promise what? Help me. Okay, I promise. Whatever you say. How do I help her? Just please be quick. What's happening, Steven? Whoever's outside is going crazy. They're going to smash through the bedroom door. There's nothing I can wedge against it. Go to bookcase. Bookcase? Where's the bookcase? Open your eyes. I see it. Okay, I'm here. We're running out of time. Look at the floor. What am I looking for? Secret door. Old escape route from Civil War. I think I got it. I can see a handle. Pull hard. It's so stiff. Pull harder. I did it. A hatch opened. There's a ladder going down into a dark room. Be careful. Does it look safe? Safe? It looks like a dark room in a haunted house. But the lock on the door won't hold much longer. Whoever's out there is coming through. Use ladder. This is so scary. How are you? Are you Lady Drake? Lady Drake, rest in peace. But who are you? I lived here long before Lady Drake. I guess I'm the protector of the house. Oh, she looks so scary. Now run into the woods. Did you escape the house, Steven? I'm in the woods. I'm looking at the house. There's a light in one of the rooms. I can see a figure looking out the window. He's screaming and pointing at me. Keep running, Steven. I reached the road. Were you followed? I don't know. I hope not. Wait, I can see car headlights in the distance. Now keep promise. Of course. What do you want me to do? Bad man in house. I already know that. But what did he do exactly? Bad aurora, bad bones, bad soul, attracts bad spirits. Is he dangerous? Plays with fire. I can't be at peace. Who is he? Man on run. Escape secure hospital. You tell police. Wait, so he's like a crazy person? What is happening? I rest again. So you want me to call the cops and tell them that a wanted psychiatric patient is living in Drake Mansion? Yes. They won't believe a ghost. Will believe you. So it's over now? I have no idea, but I hope so. The police said they arrested a man at Drake Mansion. They said he escaped a psychiatric hospital 3 weeks ago. He is a pyromaniac. What does that mean? It means he likes to start fires and has hurt a lot of people. I guess the ghost thought the man might burn the house down. She needed you to save her home. You were lucky that you were in Lady Drake's room. Why was he lucky? Because I had a lock on the door. That's why I chose that room. But I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. I didn't! A lock on the door isn't going to keep a ghost out of a room, but it will keep a maniac out with a box of matches. At least long enough to escape through a secret passage. Besides, I just thought one of you guys might have come into the house to try to scare me. And do you believe in ghosts now? Of course he does. I'm as real as the escaped patient. And thank you, Steven. I want you to know that whatever you do, wherever you are, you'll always have a home at Drake Mansion. That was so good! My heart! I thought it was gonna be one of them because they keep on pranking each other in this friend group. I was like, this is real, and there was a real ghost, and I don't know if I'd really want to keep in touch after this with the ghost, but it's nice that she offered. Hey guys, it's Gabriella, and welcome back to another scary text message story. Today we're gonna be playing I Was Given a Hitman's Phone. C30, you've got my phone, and I want it back. What? The phone in your hand. It's mine. Who is this? Someone you don't want to mess with. Is that supposed to scare me? Are you going to tell me who you are? You can call me Capricorn 30, or C30 for short. You have my phone. But this isn't my phone! You're a thief! I don't understand. What do you mean? My phone was stolen. You're lying! My mom gave it to me. So you're saying that your mom stole it? No, I didn't say that! She bought it! She has a receipt! Then I'll buy it back from you. It's not for sale! It's so scary. If someone just texted you saying this, they'd be like, what? Have you looked at any of the photos? There weren't any photos. It's been restored to its factory setting. Good. That could have just saved your life. This is ridiculous. If this is your phone, we should go through the police and go through the proper channels. It's not a normal phone. What do you mean? You don't need to know the details. But it has a tracker. It's not exact, but I can see that you're not too far from me. Just bring it to the mall. Meet me outside of Harry's House of Hot Dogs. And come alone, or you'll never see your family again. She better not go. Who on earth would follow those instructions? A new contract has been assigned to you. We have a location. Grid 7, reference 34.8. Are you ready, Capricorn 30? What? This is Taurus Command. Have you received the coordinates, Capricorn 30? Please confirm. Are you kidding me? I think you have the wrong number. Negative. This is the usual line. Who is this? I was going to ask you the same thing. Is this Capricorn 30? No. Then who is this? It doesn't matter. You sound like Gemini 7. No, that's not me either. There's been a mix-up. Has this phone been compromised? I'm sorry, I'm just a kid. I'm on my way to return this phone to its rightful owner right now. It's too late for that. We've already sent you your new target. But I'm not Capricorn 30! It doesn't matter. You've seen the information. But I don't know what it means. Irrelevant. You must conclude the mission. No way! I don't work for you! You'll make a lot of money. I'm not interested! Oh my gosh! What do they want me to do? They want me to kill someone for money? Not interested in $100,000? But I don't want to kill anyone! I don't want you to kill anyone either. You'll just be making them disappear. What? I don't understand. You're not supposed to. Just note that our targets usually deserve their punishment. And if you don't go through with this mission, you'll be putting your family and friends at risk. You don't know who I am? Don't be so sure. We have technology to run certain checks. Your name is Megan Riley. You live at 334 East Main. Your father recently lost his job as a brewery supervisor. Your family is struggling to make ends meet. My company pays well, Megan Riley. You could pay your family's bill for a whole year with what you earn in this one job. But what about the person whose phone I have? Capricorn 30 misplaced his phone. Capricorn 30 can no longer be trusted. Capricorn 30 must pay the penalty. What's the penalty? Removal from the system. I am not the kind of person who can help you get the same thing. My mom bought me this phone from a pawn shop. It doesn't matter how you got the phone. What matters is that you complete the assignment. What would I have to do? Grid 7, reference 34.8. I don't understand! You may as well be speaking Japanese! You need to go to the pedestrian overpass on Boulder Avenue and await my instructions. This sounds dangerous. It is. Megan! Like, literally just block this number. What are you doing? Where are you? I've got to do something before I can give you the phone. What do you have to do? They wouldn't say. They? I think you know what I mean. Have they sent a new assignment to the phone? I don't think I should say. You do know what they want you to do, don't you? Send bad people away? Ha! I guess that would be one way to put it. We make people disappear. What does that mean exactly? It means we get paid to erase people from the system. What system? This town. This dimension. I have never heard anything so ridiculous in my whole entire life. This is much bigger than you think. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Is it bigger than the police? Is that a threat? Well, yes, we're bigger than the police. We're bigger than the government. And if this agent fails their mission or refuses to accept it, then the agent disappears. The fact that I lost my phone in itself is a punishable act. They should return the phone to me before they know who you are. They already know. It's all your fault for losing your phone. Then return the phone to me and let me eliminate the target. They said you couldn't be trusted. I am the only person you can trust. I don't know what to do. Megan, why? Like, would you even want to be involved in this? Like, no, get the phone back to him. I would just, honestly, I wouldn't even give it back. I'd be like, look, I'm going to leave it on this park bench right here. Come and get it. See you later, losers. Only you can make the decision. Meet me and take a chance. Or make thousands of dollars. But bear in mind, you have to erase a real breathing human being from the face of the earth. I don't like this! Laura, where are you, Megan? Sorry, I'm gonna be late. I've got something I have to do first. What's more important than meeting your best friend at the mall on the weekend? It's the first time I've been let out in weeks. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. Yeah, because Laura has a freaking talking doll in her house that is keeping her hostage. If you have not seen that video, check it out in the comments down below because, oh my gosh, it's insane. I can't. Fine, suit yourself. I'm getting a hot dog from Harry's. Is there anybody suspicious hanging around there? No. Should there be? It doesn't matter. I was supposed to meet someone, but I decided to do something else instead. You're talking in riddles. I'll meet you at the mall a little later. I can't wait all day. You won't have to. And if all goes well, the hot dogs will be on me. I cannot believe that she's going to do this. She cannot kill someone. In fact, if I pull this off, I'll buy you lunch every Saturday for a year. What is going to happen? Are you at the overpass yet? I'm not far away. Can you see anybody? I think there's somebody walking across it. Be careful. You do not want to be seen. What am I supposed to do? Cross the overpass when I tell you. The target will be wearing a green coat. Point the phone at your target's chest and press the home button. Then get away as fast as you can. Is this phone some kind of gun? I will not shoot anybody. So, like, she's fine with, like, erasing someone from the planet, but she's gonna draw the line at what weapon she uses to do that. Like, Megan, turn around and go home. It's actually an atomic transplacer. Not a gun, technically. Does it hurt? I wouldn't know. I've never been transplaced. I'm so sorry, but I don't think I can do this. It's too late to change your mind. The funds have already been deposited into a bank account that we set up for you. The contract is in place. Can't you take it back? We could, but we won't. You've accepted the contract. Time to get the job done. Is the target really a bad person? Doesn't matter, Megan, like you are not. It's not your job to decide this. They usually are, although there's been a few exceptions. Quick, your target has arrived. The target is walking at the steps of the overpass. Are you ready to execute? Execute? It means go ahead with the mission. But Megan, what do you think you are doing? I'm not ready, but I guess I don't have a choice. You do have a choice, girl. Walk away. Yeah. That's the spirit, Megan. Just think of spending all that money. Okay, I'm walking to the opposite side of the overpass. I'm nearly at the top. I think I can see someone. Yes, they're wearing a green coat with the hood up. Good. Now approach the target and remember to point the phone. Here it goes. Megan! Nothing happened. Did you press the home button? Yes! What is the target doing now? Looking at me. Removing the hood. OMG! Is that Mandy? What? Hi, Megan. Wait, what is happening? I am so confused. Wait, Mandy, wasn't she the one who's like always playing like tricks on people? Like, is this a real or is this a prank? Mandy? Hi, Megan. What's going on? It's me, Mandy. I can't believe you were going to erase me. Oh my God! So let me get this straight. Mandy was texting you anonymously saying she was a hitman. She was pretending to be a hitman and an assassination agency. And you believed her? I thought it was a stolen phone. There are some strange people out there. So you went to the pedestrian overpass on Boulder Avenue, where you thought you were erasing an enemy target. I know it sounds silly, but it was Mandy? Yes! Mandy Reagan from school. Yes. Did you explain to her how mean that was? Were you angry? Of course. What did she say? Not much, really. That's not like Mandy. Oh, she tried to talk. What do you mean? I'd had a stressful day. I was mad. What did you do? I completed my mission. What? Mandy Reagan hired me to erase the target on the overpass. And that's exactly what I did. Megan! What are you saying? What did you do? Megan! I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. I just told her off for being so annoying. I don't think she'll be playing jokes anytime soon. Wait, so that's the end? So we're just not going to talk about how Megan was going to actually erase somebody? She's mad at Mandy for pulling like a joke on her, but like Megan was ready to erase somebody off this planet for $100,000. Like, girl went crazy. Like, if I was Mandy, I'd be very concerned. I'd be like, yeah, Mandy's parents, your daughter was literally gonna kill someone for money. Like, what? Today we're gonna be playing Lost in the Mist. Let's jump right into it and see what's gonna happen. Fiona. Wake up, Carl. Something's happened. What's going on? Where are you? That's the problem. I don't know. I'm lost in a mist. A mist? But it looks like a clear morning. Not where I am. It's dark and everywhere is covered in a thick fog. Can you remember how you got there? No, I just remember being here. Stay where you are. I'll grab my bike and come and find you. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I don't think I'm anywhere near town. Do you think you've been kidnapped? I hope not. All I know is that I'm lost and I can hear something following me. It sounds small but fast. Probably a cat or something. Are you on a road, in a field? Are there trees? The ground feels squishy and wet. But Carl, whatever's following me is getting closer. Have you called out to anyone? I'm too afraid. Why would you be afraid to shout? in case anybody answers. What do you mean? This place, it's like nowhere I've seen before. Things look different in the dark and in the mist, I guess. I really think you should call out in case anybody nearby can help. Fiona? It's behind me! What is? Oh my gosh, what is that? OMG! Is that a rabbit? I don't think so. But whatever it is, bit me. Where did it bite you? On the ankle. Is it bleeding? Just a little bit. My leg is throbbing now, but I think it's okay. But what's that thing? I don't know, but I can hear noises in the mist. What is happening? Where? Like, what? Something is squealing in the distance. I'm not alone. And it smells so bad, like boiled eggs. It's time you get out of there, Fiona. You need to get your ankle checked. That thing looked diseased. Is there anything you can see? A landmark, a group of trees? Can you see swings? Are you at the park? Have a look around, but walk slowly. You may be near a lake or like a cliff or something. I'm trying, but I can't see a thing. The mist is so thick. Hold on, something's walking past me. OMG! What is that? What is that? It doesn't even matter. I'll get you out of there, I promise. There are things everywhere. I'm being watched. I wish like it was something Alice in Wonderland type world. And this sounds like something sniffling in the air. Something big. Maybe they like the smell of boiled eggs? It's not funny, Carl! Are those eyes? What the heck is happening? Where is she? I don't know where you are, but you need to get away from there. Where should I go? All I can see is the mist. Should I stay where I am and wait for it to clear? I don't know how to help. Hold on, I can see a light. Is that a flashlight? Car headlamps? What do you think? Oh my gosh, this is so scary. It could be anything. Maybe get on your knees and crawl towards it. Slowly and quietly. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yuck. What is it? Something just ran across my hand. I think it was an insect. A big insect. OMG. The ground. It's moving. The floor is crawling with creatures. Ah! This is like so streaky. like tingly gross feelings. Get back on your feet. It's disgusting. Where am I, Carl? Try to keep calm. What is the last place you can remember before being there? I was sleeping in my bedroom. When I opened my eyes, I was standing here in a swirling fog. I don't want to alarm you, but just say it, Carl! When Eric from school passed away, apparently he stuck around for a few hours and... So you think I'm dead? Wait, what? What does he mean, and? And what? I don't know. But I can feel, I can breathe. All the signs of being alive. I can't be dead. You're totally right. Okay, so just maybe you sleepwalked out of town. You're probably just in a field and look out of the window. Is it still clear outside? Yes, but I thought he was supposed to get his bike coming to help me. What is he still doing inside? Am I dead? What is happening? Yes, but maybe the fog is gonna blow over town a little later. Let's hope so. Much better than the idea that I've died. Have you reached the light yet? No, don't go towards the light! If you're dead, you stay away from the light. Nearly, I can hear a faint humming sound. Be careful, go slowly. It feels warm, safe. It smells like home. Oh, Fiona's dead. Doesn't it seem odd to you? It could be a trap. There's nowhere else to go. I'm not going to walk aimlessly into the mist. Just be cautious. OMG. What is that thing? Is it an alien? What the heck? Am I being abducted by aliens? Is that a person? Nope, not a person. Fiona! Oh? What? Universal Translator. Clack. Unit 77 has been reset. We have beamed her back to her home planet. She should have never been taken in the first place. There was a miscalculation. She was located on the surface of planet 67.4. That's Earth, you fool! That's the planet we're trying to protect. Was the patient aware of where she was? Yes, she was conscious. The tranquilizers were set for Venusian blood type. She woke up and wandered out of the holding zone onto the asteroid's surface. Indeed. But there are living creatures out there. Affirmative. The asteroid is habitable. It has a thriving ecosystem. It was fortunate that Unit 77 is an oxygen breather. Wait, so I was abducted by aliens? Like, what? But there are life forms on that surface that could eat her alive. She was very lucky, as they say on Earth. Oh my gosh, what is happening? We guided her back with light from the transporter, so she wasn't attacked. That's hard for us to clarify. The good news is she wasn't eaten alive, but some of those creatures carry bacteria that could wipe out an entire species. Unit 77 has a scar, but otherwise we believe she is unharmed. And you have transported her back to Earth? Affirmative. Will she remember anything? We wiped her short-term memory, but she could experience flash images. Was she in contact with anybody during the abduction? We can't be sure, but even if she was, Earthlings are very skeptical. Oh, the aliens, giving shade. Who would believe her? Regardless, a mistake was made. Consequences will be discussed upon your return. Am I to continue with the mission? Affirmative. We must locate our original target before it's too late. Coordinates for planet Venus have been reprogrammed into the hub. Full speed and no more mistakes. We need to probe the mind of the original target and find out information for the planned invasion of Earth. Wait, what? What? What is happening? What? Who's invading Earth? The future. Oh wait, I went too fast. I think it's that the future of the planet depends on it. So you don't remember a thing. I'm a little hazy and very tired. I remember dreaming about eggs. You were asleep, Fiona! Check your phone messages. I had to restore it to its factory setting. When I woke up, it was completely frozen on a black screen. You need to come to my house as soon as you can. I need to show you the conversation we had. You were not asleep, Fiona. Maybe tomorrow. I'm feeling a bit sick right now. How's your ankle, by the way? How did you know about my ankle? I keep telling you, you were talking to me the whole time. You were somewhere else, somewhere very different. I wish I could remember. I think we need to talk to the police. Okay. I'll come over to your house in the morning. As for my ankle, it's very swollen and throbbing like mad. I must have knocked it when I was sleepwalking. Something bit you, Fiona. You should see a doctor. Do you think it's infected? The more I look at it, the worse it looks. It looks like something's moving under my skin. Ew! Angie! Don't tell me. The mysterious mist is back. Look out of your window. I don't see anything. Just an empty street. No! Look up, Fiona! Look at the sky! OMG, are those what I think they are? All those lights? They're moving around like crazy! Planes can't move that fast. And planes definitely don't move in circles! They're getting bigger. Closer! They look like spaceships? What? I just hope these are the friendly type. The end! Oh my gosh! Okay, wait, were those the real aliens who are protecting them? Or the ones that they said were coming for the invasions? I don't know. Do you guys think aliens exist? Let me know down below in the comments because I don't know. I feel like it's a possibility. Today we're gonna be playing I Texted My Dead Best Friend's Phone for a Dare. A direct line to the dead. This sounds so good. Let's jump right in and see what's gonna happen. Are you there, Eric? Sorry, I know you're dead, but I was dared to text you. What do you want? Wow! I thought you died at the quarry! I did. Is this really you, Eric? What do you think? Eric is kind of sassy, but I mean, again, he did just, die, so, I think this could be anyone with Eric's old phone. You broke your leg last year playing football. Everyone knows that. You have a small birthmark on your back. Okay, that's a bit weird, but it's not a secret. Your grandmother's sister died 6 months ago. How do you know that? Because she's standing beside me. Aunt Maple? What is happening? Is he really texting him? She says hello. And she wants to know if you're a good boy. I think so. She's happy that you visited your grandmother today. How do you know all this? I know everything about everyone now. Where are you? Where do you think I am? I haven't really thought about it. Take a guess. The cemetery? Bodies are buried in a cemetery, not souls. I'm gonna have to go now, but we've only just started to talk. I've got school in the morning. Not if you don't want to go. I have to go to school. There's a math test. I wouldn't worry about math, Richie. Not now you're talking to me again. Are you really dead? Kind of. That doesn't make any sense. It does where I'm sitting. Where are you sitting? I think you already know. I really don't. I'm in limbo, Richie. And I need you to bring me back home. What? I'm supposed to bring him back from the dead? How am I supposed to do that? I did the dare, Jason. I texted Eric and he answered. I think it's hilarious that you think he messaged you back. He knew lots about me. He said my Aunt Mabel was standing beside him. Sounds creepy. He wants me to help him out. What does he want you to do? To bring him back from the dead. How can you do that? He wants me to go and visit somebody. Who? An old lady. What did you say? I said I'd do it. Ah! So you're going to a stranger's house on your own? No, I won't be alone. Is your dead Aunt Mabel coming too? Oh, jeez, Jason. That's not funny, Jason. You're coming with me. I'm not going with you to a strange old lady's house. Oh, yes you are, Jason. Oh, it's Eric. If you know what's good for you. Who is that, Richie? I'm sorry, Jason. It's Eric. I didn't have a choice. I'm not falling for this. This is Mandy's doing, isn't it? Mandy came up with the dare, and now Mandy has a prank planned. Well, she's done one too many pranks, and I'm not falling for this one. Be careful, Jason. Eric knows stuff. Is Eric, like, evil now that he, like, died? Is he, like, blackmailed them to, like, bring him back to life? And he can do things. Whatever, Richie. OMG! My bedroom lights are flashing on and off. It just exploded! I warned you. Eric really wants to come back. He said his soul is burning up. But Eric was always nice at school. I'm still nice, Jason, but my soul wanders to the wrong place. Let's just get this over with, Jason. Thank you, Richie. Okay, I'll go along with this for now. A wise choice, my friend. Now let me explain the rules. When you visit the old lady, I want you to tell her that you've been communicating with me, and then do exactly as I say, which will be whatever she needs you to do. And if you fail, you know that I'll be lost here forever. I don't like this. I'm gonna call Mandy. Good luck with that. I can't allow your phones to make outgoing calls tonight. What have you done, Richie? It was you and Mandy who dared me to text him! Settle down, guys. We're all friends here, remember? And you've got to sneak out of your houses now and help me get out of this place. The woman's name is Mrs. Mangle. Oh, not Mrs. Mangle! I've already dealt with Mrs. Mangle before. If you want to see the first time we went to Mrs. Mangle's, it's down below in the comments. And she's a very special old lady. But be quick, my friends, because time is running out. This is so scary. There's a white cat on the doorstep. That's Cutter. She's okay. She's just guarding the house. A guard cat? If you don't believe me, I dare you to touch her. We believe you! Now what do you want us to do? Ring the doorbell and wait for Mrs. Mangle. I pressed it. Somebody's coming. When she answers the door, tell him that you've got a new friend in the Underrealm. What's the Underrealm? Will she know what we're talking about? Oh, she'll know all right. She's opening the front door. Okay, it's done. We told her. She invited us in. We're in her living room. What can you see? There's strange markings on the wall, and about 100 burning candles. She's opening a big black book on the coffee table and speaking a foreign language. Good. Don't be afraid. It's just an incantation. It's actually to protect you. Protect us from what? From the ghosts of the Underrealm. Why would we need protection from that place? Because there are bad spirits here. That's what I feel like Eric is. I feel like it's not really Eric, or if it is Eric, it's not really the same Eric because it's like spirits gone bad because it was in the Underrealm. This is a bad idea. I'm just saying it right now. Because there are bad spirits here who eat children like you. You're not helping the situation. I'm just warning you. Are you really Eric? Yes. Do you promise? Cross my heart and hope to die. Then let's just get this done. What's next? Wait! She placed a pair of scissors on the table. She just needs a few locks of each of your hair. Is Eric gonna come back in one of them? Yeah! No way! I love my hair. You don't have a choice. We always have a choice. No, Jason, that's not true. You can't make us cut our hair! Okay, I'll come clean. I think you need to see who you're really dealing with. I don't think I want to know now. Like I said, you don't have a choice! What is happening? Now give Mrs. Mangle some of your hair! You're not Eric! Who are you? My name is unimportant. The only thing you have to know is I'm your worst nightmare. I won't cut one hair on my head. Me neither. How did this person know everything about them if he's like pretending to be Eric? Did he do something to Eric? Are you sure? Who is that? Hey, that's Ellie, my sister. I can be ruthless, Richie. No one is safe. How did you get on Eric's phone? Eric died while texting. He presented me with a door to your world, and you opened it. Now cut off some of your hair! Okay, calm down! We're doing it! Perfect. Mrs. Mangle should be busy reading from her book. I don't understand a word she's mumbling. And now we just need a little of your blood. What? You said you just needed some of her hair! I never said just your hair. How much do you need? A small drop. You can use the scissors to prick your finger. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, don't do it because you're gonna open like this underworld and then this evil spirit's gonna come through. I don't think I can do it. That book that Mrs. Mangle's reading from looks important. It's crucial. It contains powerful magic. Just what I thought. Don't you dare, Jason! He's taken the book of spells! Then you better get it back, Richie. But he's run away! It looks like he's gone to the backyard. Bring me that book! Now! What if I don't want to? You've got a short memory, Richie. Seems like I'll be visiting your sister tonight. Okay, I'll get it! But what if they looked up a different spell in the book on how to cut off this communication? Jason, wherever you are, please bring the book of spells back to Mrs. Mangle's. If not, he'll hurt Ellie. Impossible. He doesn't just need Mrs. Mangle. He needs that book too, because he's not physically here yet. How can you be sure? Call it a hunch. All he can do is stupid tricks like turn lights on and off. But if we let him into this world, he'll be much more powerful. Please come back to the living room. Mrs. Mangle is freaking me out. I'm outside. That garden is so weird. Lots of old toys in a freaky stone circle. Oh, you know what that is? Climbed over the back wall. Bring me that book. No, you already said that you were running out of time. How much longer have you got? I think your time is almost up. Please, bring it to Mrs. Mangle. Mrs. Mangle has gone into a strange trance. She's shaking. Her eyes are rolling in the back of her head. Time is running out for you, and all you've got is empty threats. I won't be bullied. Please, Jason, I'm starting to weaken. These pictures are so scary. I hate them. Get, oh my gosh, back here. Oh my gosh, is he fading? Please. Is it gone? My phone just made a strange buzzing sound. Do you think he's gone? I hope so, but Mrs. Mangle's stirring on the couch. Just get out of there! Get out of that house, Richie! Mandy. Well, did you text Eric's phone? I don't want to talk about it. What happened? Somebody answered. Was it Eric? We thought it was at first, but turned out to be someone or something else. I don't think the living should text dead people's phones. Ask Jason if you want, but I don't want to think about this ever again. You're lying. Nothing happened. You couldn't be further from the truth. Jason's not answering his phone. He's probably reading his new book. Jason reading a book? Very funny. Trust me, knowing you, you'll want to read it too. What is it? It's a book of spells. And it works. Really? That's amazing! But I'm scared of it. It's a gateway to another realm. I think Jason should just leave it alone. Don't be a scaredy cat, Richie. Where's Jason now? I've got to get my hands on this. Think about it, Richie. If I had a book of magic, just imagine all the mischief I could cause. Oh my gosh, no! This was crazy and a roller coaster of emotions. Today we're playing My Creepy Bus Driver Kidnapped Me Over Christmas Break. 7:45 a.m. Rosa, where is everyone? Hannah, what do you mean? I'm the only one on the school bus. You're on the school bus? But it's the Christmas holiday. OMG, I forgot! So how come I was picked up today? Are you sure it's a school bus? It's big and yellow and has the name of our school along the side. Is it the regular driver? No, it's a new guy. He's creeping me out. He keeps glaring at me in the rearview mirror. I wish he'd concentrate on the road. He nearly hit a woman on the sidewalk. Maybe he's been drinking? You need to get off that bus. I can't if it's moving. Tell him you feel sick. Make something up. Just get off of that thing. I told him I was gonna throw up. And he told me to hold my breath and count to 1,000. That's impossible. You'd pass out. Wait, we're pulling over. Wait, where is she? If this bus isn't going to school. The bus is stopping. Okay, now get off as quick as you can. I'm gonna leave through the rear door. Good idea. Are you off yet? The doors are locked. Call out to the driver. It's probably just a mechanical fault. We're making each other paranoid. You don't understand. There's a padlock on the door. Oh my gosh! Why? What? I'm trapped. I can't get off the bus. And now the driver's shouting at me. What's he saying? He just keeps screaming, help! Gross, he's foaming at the mouth. Ew! Try the door at the front while he's screaming. I'll try, but... Hold on. Someone's getting on. Is it another student? There's no way he goes to our school. What do you mean? Who else should be getting on a school bus? Security wouldn't let him on the grounds. Just tell him you've been kidnapped, Rosa. He's not here to rescue me, Hannah. There's something very wrong with him. He's moving so strangely, jerking and twitching. Now he's rummaging through a plastic bag. He pulled out a bunch of flowers. What is happening? And gave them to the driver. Creepy. The driver's pretending to give him a bus ticket. It's like they're playing a game. Who are these people? I think you should play along and wait for a chance to escape. What's happening now? The twitching man sat down a few seats in front of me. Stand up and walk off the bus like everything is completely normal. Okay, I'm going. I'm making my way to the front. But the driver, he's shaking his finger at me in the rearview mirror. This is so scary. He keeps pulling weird faces. I think he wants me to sit back down. You don't have to listen to him. No, but he looks so mad. He's gritting his teeth and biting his tongue. I can see blood trickling down his chin. Ew, what is happening to this man? I'm not going anywhere near that man. What direction is the driver heading? We're turning down Jefferson. That's not the way to the school. I don't think you're heading to school, Rosa. I think you're being taken somewhere else. What do I do now? Can you bang on the window for help? There's a car driving beside us. The kid in the back is looking at me. Get his attention! You need him to tell his parents. He's just waving at me. He thinks I'm trying to say hello. He's treating it like a game. Try not to panic, Rosa. There will be another car. We're slowing down. We're turning off Jefferson. New plan. Try talking to the other passengers. Or call the police! What shall I say? Start with hello. I asked him where he thinks the bus is going. And what did he say? Nothing. He's ignoring me. Get up and talk to him face to face. Okay, wish me luck. Good luck, Rosa. Well, that was a disaster. Me trying to do any social interaction. What did he do? He just sat there. Oh my God. Look at the poor man. Why are you just taking pictures of people? Where's the bus now? We've taken another left. Look on your phone's GPS. We could be heading anywhere. Oh my gosh. Maybe he's taking you to the museum? Like a field trip? I don't know. But I'm asking him to stop the bus. Well, what did he say? He just looked at me at the mirror and laughed. Then he said he's looking for someone. Who is he looking for? The rest of his friends! What? So you're still on the bus? Yes, there's no way he's gonna pull over. Where is he taking you now? We're back on Jefferson. I don't think he knows where he's going. But he did pick up another passenger. Who was it? Another scary man. In what way? In every way possible! He's freakishly tall and awkward looking, with a shaven head and the darkest eyes you've ever seen. Not everyone looks perfect, Rosa. Now is not the time, Hannah! I know that! I wasn't just how he looks. What then? He walked right over to me and asked if I wanted to dance. He asked you to dance? What did you say? I started to cry. I'm stressed for her. You should never have gotten on a school bus. It's the Christmas holidays. But I was so tired this morning. Okay, so what did he do when you cried? He looked frightened and tried to stroke my hair. That is so creepy. I told him I just wanted to get off the bus, but he just sat down on the floor and rolled beneath the seats. He did what? He's under them now! I can see his feet sticking out. This is so bizarre. That's not the worst of it. He told me where we're going. At last, where? I'll meet you there. Heaven. Did Rosa die? I've called the police. What did they say? They said they're looking out for the school bus. I hope they're quick. But what's happening now? I'm not sure. The driver said he can't find number 4. What does that mean? I don't know, but he's getting agitated. He's driving way too fast and heading out of town. I've got an idea. Tell the driver you know where number 4 is. Tell him number 4 is at the mall. You've got a plan? There's a climate change protest today. It's in the mall car park. There'll be police all over the area. That might work. There's no plan B, Rosa. We need to make this work. Okay, I told him. He broke out in a huge grin. He's turning the bus around. We're going towards the mall. It's working. We're close to it. Good news at last. Not that good. Hannah, he's not slowing down. I can see the climate change protests. We're heading straight for them. Ah! Use the combination lock on the back door. But there are 4 numbers to choose from. Try 1, 2, 3, 4. It didn't work. Just keep trying. Are there any clues to what it might be? I can't think straight, Hannah. We're accelerating. And the driver keeps screaming, help. Help would be perfect right now. Oh, help, H-E-L. Like that's 4 letters. Of course. Help. Ah! What are you talking about? The letters on a phone number pad. 4357 spells help. I have no idea what you're talking about. It doesn't matter. The numbers worked. I can open the door. You did it, Rosa. Not quite. We're speeding towards a wall. Hold on to something. What is happening? We're going to crash. What is happening? Ah! Hannah, good news, Rosa. The doctor said I can visit tomorrow. It'll be good to see you. Did the police speak to you yet? So wait, was it real? Was it fake? Is she alive? Is she dead? They've only just left. What did they say? That 4 patients had escaped from a high-security psychiatric hospital. Police picked the 4th one hiding at Drake Mansion. That's from like the other story where they stay the night in Drake Mansion. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen that one, watch that down below right after this one. And now they've got the 3rd from the bus. Apparently they've only got 2 of them. Where are the other 2? One of the others was flung out of the door with me when the bus hit the wall. Is he dangerous? Well, none of them hurt me on purpose, but anyone can be dangerous in the right circumstance. The driver must have stolen the school bus. Anyway, one escaped the crash and... What's wrong? The bed beside me. There's somebody in it. You're in a hospital ward, Rosa. Everything's going to freak you out after the experience you've had. But it was empty when the police were here. Are you sure? What's happening? You had a tough day. I'm supposed to be in a children's ward. You are. The doctors told me that's where to visit you tomorrow. Hannah, call the police. What's wrong? Have you remembered something from the bus? You could say that. That was so good! Today we're gonna be playing Monsters Ruined My Christmas. Anna, you're not going to believe this, James. You got me an Xbox game for Christmas? Haha, funny. More exciting than that. I found a footprint. I think it's Sasquatch. What the heck? Wow, I can see the headlines now. Bigfoot ruined my Christmas. You don't think I'm serious, do you? Bigfoot doesn't exist, Anna. Then whose footprints am I looking at? A bear? There's no paw print. A person with big feet? Exactly. A Sasquatch! In the middle of our town? No, that would be ridiculous. Oh, I remember. You're at your Uncle Pat's house, aren't you? You got it. He lives at the foot of the mountains. I'm here with my parents for the Christmas holidays. He always told me about strange sounds in the woods. Your Uncle Pat has always been eccentric. Something's definitely out there, and it's close. I'm off to the mall. I'm serious! The footprints are fresh, and I swear I can sense someone looking at me. Maybe it's your family wondering what on earth you're doing. They're still out shopping in the nearest town. Shopping? Isn't it like a teeny community? There can't be more than 3 shops there. True, and they have been gone a long time. But this feeling of being watched, it's coming from the trees, James. Have a good Christmas, Anna. Wait, I can hear breathing. It's, oh my gosh, what is that? What was that? Anna, are you okay? Anna! I think so. What happened? There are wild animals in those woods, Anna. You shouldn't be out there by yourself. I don't know where I am. What do you mean? Are you lost? I'm not sure. I'm inside somewhere. It's dark. Could be a cave. OMG, is that a skull? There could be a bear in there. Or a Sasquatch. Can you move? My rib hurts a little, but I'm okay. Why do you think that thing brought me here? It brought her there? I was like, how did she get there? It was a bear. It's probably planning to eat you. You need to get out. It smells horrible. Like wet, rotten meat. Can you see daylight? There's a light up ahead. I'm gonna head towards it. Well, can you get out? It was a fire. What the heck? In the cave? Bears don't light fires, James. Point taken. Whatever or whoever took you must be close by. Closer than you think. I can hear breathing and crunching. Sounds like bones snapping, and it's getting closer. You should lie on the ground. Play dead! It's standing right beside me. Text you when it's gone. Be careful, Anna. What is... Where is she? What's happening? I'm so confused! And good luck. What is that? Was that an eye? What is going on? Anna? Are you okay? What is happening? Is she getting eaten by a bear? I'm such a nervous laugher, and it makes me seem like I'm like a horrible person. But I laugh when I'm stressed. I've called the local sheriff's office, but no one's answering. James? Anna, you're alive! Barely. I'm running. I was being chased. It had my phone. Then it threw it at me. I think I managed to escape. I was so worried. I tried calling the sheriff, but no one answered the phone. Are you outside again? I just crouched behind a rock, but it's getting dark. Can you hear anything? I hear a distant knocking. Sounds like something big hitting a tree with a huge branch. Maybe someone's looking for you. I'm not sure. I'm not risking calling out. Are you hurt? I'm bruised, but I'm totally lost. And my parents aren't answering their phone either. Do you really think it was the Sasquatch? What animal could have lit the fire? And used my phone? I thought Sasquatches were supposed to be peaceful. Maybe they're like people, and not everyone's the same, James. There's the knocking again. It sounded closer, James. You need to get out of those woods, Anna. Can you see any house lights? A cabin? Anything? Just trees. And the light is fading fast. Hold on. Wait, is there something in that picture? There's nothing in the picture. What is it? Hold on. The local sheriff is calling me back. Tell him to be quick. Anna? What did the sheriff say? He didn't say anything. It was his deputy. He said the sheriff had been rushed to the hospital. What happened? A wild animal attacked him. I knew it was Bigfoot! No, Anna. Apparently, a mountain lion would cause similar wounds. Only whatever did this was much bigger. There are reports of attacks in the mountains. It's on the news now. They mentioned Chupacabras, monstrous beasts attacking the mountain communities. What is that? What is happening? Have I just stepped in the Twilight Zone? There are always rumors about those mountains. I don't know which is worse. Death by Bigfoot or Chupacabra. Chupacabra. Like they look like mythical creatures that are like kind of like vampire werewolf like hybrid creature things. I would have fancied my chances with either of them. Thanks, James. I'm sorry. I can't believe what you've seen and what's on the news. I need to go home before I get eaten or freeze to death. If you can find a river, follow it downstream to the outskirts of the town. Then get on the first bus out of there. And avoid being eaten by monsters on the way. We'll take one step at a time. Might be more difficult than we thought. You've got to have more confidence in your survival skills. I did, but what? But this. Ah! Climb a tree! I'm trying! I'm halfway up one now. That thing looks so evil. You should be safe up there. You're going to be okay, Anna. I thought so too. But it's climbing up the tree trunk! Its claws are like butcher hooks! Kick it back down, Anna! Kick it? It's a Chupacabra! It still won't be like being kicked in the nose! Like poking a shark in the eye. Well, I guess I've got no other option. It's got my foot! Climb higher! It ripped off my boot! Better than your foot! Can you climb any higher, Anna? It's too difficult. Please, James. It's hissing and clawing at my leg. Help me! I don't know what to do! It's torn my pants. I'm bleeding! I'm so sorry, Anna. The emergency services are in chaos. Be strong. Be brave. You've always been like a sister to me. You're not helping! I don't know what to say! The branch I'm hugging, it's starting to weaken. It's going to break. OMG! What now? I think there are two of them. No, it's something else. It's huge. And on two legs. I'm going to be eaten alive! Anna! Ruth, are you saying that Anna was eaten? You saw the news yourself, Ruth. Those things attacked an entire town, and we haven't heard from her in 3 days. I still can't believe that Chupacabras exist. That pact caused so much devastation. It must have been horrible to listen to Anna. Not as horrible as being there. Poor Anna. Poor Anna's family. At least they found her family, okay? They were covered in claw marks, and her uncle was missing a hand. We should send them a card. Save your money. Oh my gosh! Anna! You're alive! How did you get out of those woods? I thought you were eaten by the Chupacabras. There was only ever one climbing up my tree, but I think it was the alpha male. The other noise I heard was a Bigfoot. So there was a Sasquatch after all? It came back for me. Are you saying Bigfoot saved my life? He was trying to protect me all along. When the Chupacabra was attacking me, Bigfoot fought off and threw it into the river. And the pack leader gone, the other Chupacabras soon left town. The Sasquatch held me down and took care of my bleeding. What? Like Bigfoot? All I can picture is like from Missing Link, like... What was his name? Like Susan, and just like helping like bandage up her butt. He's like, I got you. Everything's gonna be okay. I must have passed out. But you've been missing for days. You're not gonna believe this, but I spent Christmas with a family of Sasquatch. A family of them? There were 5 in all. We ate berries, and I even got a present. A present from the Bigfoot. What was in it? A heavy stick for hitting trees. They give you a stick? It's how they communicate in the woods over long distance. That sounds like the worst Christmas ever! Not at all. Because the pack of Chupacabras didn't actually kill anyone. You're right. People did get hurt, but no one lost more than a few fingers. She's like, who lost their fingers? And it's all thanks to Bigfoot for saving the day. So monsters didn't ruin your Christmas after all? Quite the opposite. Thanks to Bigfoot and his family, they actually saved it. Happy Christmas, everyone. Wow! roller coaster of emotions. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you guys believe in Bigfoot or Sasquatch or any of those mythical creatures like the Loch Ness Monster or anything? Let me know down below in the comments. Today we're gonna be playing the spookiest Christmas present ever. Polly thought it was a spooky gift to receive, and that was before she knew it was haunted. This sounds so good. Let's jump right in and see what's gonna happen. Christmas Day. Merry Christmas! Thank you for my present, Aunt May. It's a beautiful painting. I'm glad you liked it, hun, but it wasn't from me. I still got your gift here. I forgot to post it. It's certainly not a painting. Then who got me this? Oh my... This already looks so spooky. What the heck? Whoa, that's the spookiest Christmas present ever. A shiver just ran down my spine. I'll put it to one side and figure out what to do with it later. Whatever made you think it was from me? Because it had your name on the gift label. Really? There must have been a mix-up, Polly. But whoever it was from, they've got an odd taste in art. Mom said it came in the post 2 days ago. I think it would look good in the attic. Aunt May is like just not here for it. Whoa! Are you okay, Polly? The woman in the painting. I think she just blinked. It's like doctoral material, not for it. Oh, Polly, have you been eating too much chocolate again? Boxing Day, 3 a.m. Paul, wake up. Paul! It's 3 a.m., Polly. What's wrong? Somebody's in our house. What do you mean? I hear someone downstairs. It's probably Mom or Dad getting a glass of milk. Go back to sleep, little sis. It's not Mom or Dad. I looked in their room. They're sleeping. Maybe it was Lucy? Our 2-year-old sister? Maybe she climbed out of her cot. She wouldn't be able to get over the stair gate. Good point. Maybe Santa Claus came back for another mince pies? This isn't funny. Homji. Look! Oh my gosh! Who was in their house? Did you buy a new phone app with your Christmas money? Okay, why would he be so like, oh, no one's in the house? Like, if one of my siblings texted me and they were like, someone's in the house, I'd be like, oh my gosh, let's get out. Did you buy a new phone app with your Christmas money? Somebody is in our house. Last week you sent me a pic of a shark in our bath. This is different. We have an alarm, Polly. Nobody could break in without setting it off. Go back to sleep. I'm hiding in the living room. Wake Mom and Dad up and get down here. Good night, Polly. Ah! Paul! Are you serious? Coward! I'm gonna take a peek in the dining room. Oh my god, Polly's gonna die and Paul's gonna be like, haha, this is such a prank. Do you think I should go in? No! You never go in the door! I can definitely hear something. I'm not interested, Polly. It's 3 a.m. I'm putting my phone on silent. I'm too afraid to turn the light on, Paul, so go back to bed. It's so dark, and I can hear rustling. Is it the girl from the painting? Did she leave her painting? It sounds like somebody's scrunching up a candy wrapper. I'm serious, Paul. Paul! Is that you? It's what, me? I'm turning my phone off. Paul is honestly like the worst brother ever. I think somebody's behind the curtains. I'm gonna take a photo on my phone, but I'm not going over there. I'll use full zoom. OMG! Oh my gosh, it's the girl from the painting! It's a woman, Paul! She doesn't look real! That honestly, that picture... This is scary! You'd better be on your way downstairs. I've run into the kitchen. OMG, you're not gonna believe this, but... She's in here too! What is happening? What is this? What's going on? Wake Dad up! I'm gonna make a run for it. Paul! Ah! Oh my gosh! Polly? I just woke up and checked my phone messages. Who was that in the kitchen? Oh, well, look who cares now. A little too late, Paul. You better say now this is your idea of a joke, or I'm calling the police. That's what you should have done last night at 3 a.m. when I told you that somebody was in the kitchen. I'm in the laundry closet. What are you doing in there? Are you kidding me? You saw the photos. I hid in here last night. Guess I fell asleep. I'm not coming until you've checked the whole house. We need to call the cops. I tried to call last night, but there was a static on the line, and you were a fat lot of help. I'm sorry. I got so used to you overreacting. We've got to show those images to Mom and Dad. Are you downstairs? No, I'm in my bedroom. I wedged my chair against the door. Then who's outside the laundry closet? Stay where you are! No, I'm opening the door. Polly, why would you open the door? This is so creepy. There's no one here. I'm gonna look in the living room. Wait, Polly! Let me think of a plan. OMG. Polly, are you okay? The creepy painting I got sent for Christmas. Has it been stolen? It's a blank canvas! Oh my gosh, I knew it! No! I don't know if any of you guys watch Doctor Who. Like, as if you do, let me know down below in the comments because it's the best show ever. But like, this is like literally something that happened in Doctor Who, and all those episodes always make me think, like, what if this happened in real life? Because it seems like it could. Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? She came out of the picture. Okay, hold on. So Paul didn't believe me when I said that there was someone in the house at 3 a.m. giving him photo evidence, but then when I'm like, oh, the woman in the painting escaped, and that he can hop on board with? I'm not sure, but Lucy's dollhouse, what about it? A light flashed on and off in the window, but it hasn't got any lights in it. It hasn't even got a power supply. I could hear something moving inside. Could it be a mouse? I don't know. But it definitely wasn't a mouse in the kitchen last night. Billy said his mom's house was infected with rats last year. I hope it is a rat. I can see something through the window. That's OMG! Oh my gosh! We need to get out of the house! Get Mom and Dad! Oh my gosh! How is that? Now, Paul! I'm on my way. I need to wake them up. But they're just laying in their bed. Are they alive? They're breathing, but it's like they're in a trance. The front door is locked. I'm going out through the kitchen. I'll go and get help. No way. Oh my God, my heart is literally pounding. How is she doing this? 2 days later. 2 days later, what happened? So we can't burn it. It wouldn't catch fire. We can't tear it up. It's too tough. Even scissors didn't work. We can't throw it away. It just turned up in the garage the next day. And every few hours, she climbs out of the painting and chases me around the house. Don't worry. This idea is gonna work. So we're going to give the picture to somebody else? So you just like pass the gift around and haunt every family? I'm getting the gift wrapping paper now. Won't they just send it back? Not if we signed a different name on it. They won't know who it's from. We can send it to anyone that we don't like. But Christmas is over. It doesn't have to be a Christmas present. Then what? A wedding gift? No! A birthday present. Whose birthday's coming up? Someone at school who doesn't like you. Ow! She's like, spill the tea. Someone who deserves a scare. Nobody deserves this. Are you sure? Remember when Ryan found out that you liked him? And last year, all those rumors about you and Steven? All those horrible things that were written on your locker? You're right. Mandy Reagan. Oh, this poor Mandy Reagan. Mandy Reagan turns 13 tomorrow. She bullies everyone, Polly. I mean, yeah, Mandy is a bully, but like, you shouldn't send her a card painting. Like, sit her down for like a therapy session and talk to her parents. If anyone deserves the painting, it's her. Oh my gosh, if you guys want to see like the horrors of Mandy Reagan, like click the comment down below. It has a video of like what she did last to her friend. Didn't end well. I've got a feeling it's gonna be an unlucky 13th birthday for Mandy Reagan. January 2nd. Oh my God, the background is so scary. Thanks for the present, Polly. What present? The painting. I don't know what you're talking about, Mandy. Of course you do. Although I was a little upset that you didn't want to keep it. Oh! So Mandy sent it to her in the first place? Seems a little ungrateful. I really don't have time for this. Oh, you need to make time, Polly. I know you sent me the painting. Because I sent it to you for Christmas. Why would you do that? Do you realize that it's haunted? Of course I do. That's why I sent it to you. I stole it from Drake Mansion. The haunted house? That That is also a video down below where they stayed overnight in Drake Mansion, but Mandy wasn't there. So like, was she there after they were there? Watch that video too. Oh my gosh. It's been cursed with an old incantation from an ancient book of spells. Whoever receives the painting receives the curse. Why would you do this to me? Because you're getting too close to Ryan, and you were voted prettiest in class. You won't be so pretty if you're struggling to sleep every night. Well, I don't want it. You can keep it. Too late. You had a package arrive this morning. You sent it back? I was up early today hanging around your house. I wondered why you weren't at school. When the delivery man came, I signed for your package. Where did you put it? Somewhere on your property. How could you? Jealousy is sending you crazy. I took a photo before I left. I think the lady's eager to see you. Ah! Ah! Oh, I thought she's come out of the painting again? You're pure evil, Mandy Reagan. Compliments will get you nowhere. Maybe she's standing behind you as we speak. Why don't you turn around and look? Please, Mandy, Ah! Merry Christmas, pretty Polly. And a Happy New Year. Mandy actually needs like professional help. This girl needs therapy. She needs like some yoga, some meditation. She is insane. Like they just started off as like pranks, but like now she's like actually like insane, and I'm like genuinely concerned for her. So, hey guys, it's Gabriella, and welcome back to another scary text message story. Today we're gonna be playing JoJo versus the Wraith. It's happened again. JoJo, what has? The ghost is back in town. You mean that girl? Of course I mean that girl. My brother's friend, Maddox, sent this to me. It was at the cemetery. Oh, the girl. I was like, what? The picture of a gravestone? What? OMG. I don't understand what's happening. That's 3 sightings of her now. She's starting to freak out the entire town. It's like she's haunting the whole community. First, the car wash on Martin's Road, then the cinema bathrooms, and now the cemetery? But what's the connection? Jason knows the boy who saw her at the cinema. He said she was just standing there, pointing at the wall. Gave him the creeps. Look at the picture again. OMG, she's pointing there too. What is she pointing at? What is she trying to get across? What is her message from the other side? But what is she pointing at? Or who is she pointing at? I always miss out on these things. Carl and Fiona saw UFOs. Anna spotted Bigfoot. I wish I could experience something like this. Don't be so certain, Lola. As my granny once told me, be careful what you wish for. Saturday, 10:04 a.m. JoJo, the girl appeared again. Really? Where was she? You mean, where is she? Are you going to tell me? Oh my gosh, she's in Lola's room. She's in my granddad's garden! Oh my gosh! She's so scary looking. OMG! And you can still see her? She's right here, standing in front of me! What should I do? Stay calm, let me think. She's just hovering there. Her face is all smoky and blurred. She's vibrating. She's pointing at something again. Can you talk to her? I don't know. She's like, talk to a ghost? I'm too freaked out. I ran into the house. Look out the window. Is she still there? She's in the house! Lola? I'm okay. She's gone. That was horrible. She made it so personal now. We've got to put a stop to this. She was terrifying. We should talk to the pastor. Let's look for evidence first. 4 sightings of the same ghostly figure. All different parts of town. Different parts of town? Yes. But there must be some connection. Where does your granddad live? 7th Street? What number? 5157. What are you thinking, JoJo? Hold on a minute. Look at this. Oh my gosh, there's a map. I don't know what it means. Tell us what it means, JoJo. I already know where the places are. Look again. I really don't see how that will help. What if I draw lines between sighting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4? Oh, X marks the spot. It's like a treasure map. X marks the spot. But what's at X? Hold on, I'll find out. I've got a feeling it's gonna be nothing good. I've just looked at the universalmaps.com and check it out. Oh, heck no. Wait, I meant to click on the picture, but I clicked next, and it is a spooky house. No! Okay, I've knocked on the door. I'm so sorry I couldn't be with you. I can't believe my mom thinks I need a day at home with the family. Today of all days! It's okay, no one's answering the door anyway. Can you go around the back? It's a bit overgrown, but yes, I'm in the garden. And you called the psychic lady from the internet? There was no answer, but I left a message. Good job. So, can you see anything strange? Well, I've looked through the window. It looks messy in there. My spine is tingling. Hold on, one of the windows is open. I think I can climb through it. No, Jojo! That's breaking and entering! You could get arrested! Relax, Lola. She's like, what's a little criminal action? No one else is here. And this mystery won't solve itself. We've got a town to protect. I think you're crazy. I'm only heading into a potentially haunted house. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. Just be careful, Jojo. It smells in here. Ew! Oh my gosh, Jojo. Please, get out of there. I'm getting a strange feeling. I feel like her like physical ghost features gonna like pop up soon, and I'm not about it. That'll be those deviled eggs you're always eating. I'm serious. Please, Jojo. I'll be just a second. There has to be a clue here. Bingo. I see a faded 5-pointed star painted onto the wall. Get out of the... Listen, Jojo. Why is she texting like that? What? I didn't get that. Too much interference. What is happening? I don't like this. What is wrong with Lola? Can't call. Something's wrong with the reception, Lola. I'll send video. What? What is happening? It's not working. Oh, I got so excited. I was like, a video? It's not working. You'll only be telling me to leave anyway. What is she trying to tell me? The reception's getting worse. Jojo, maybe you should listen to Lola and get out of here. I'll look at it when I'm out of the house. No, Jojo, you're not getting out of this house. Oh no, she's like coming into like her like physical being, the ghost. Lola, did you see that? Because before she didn't have eyes, but now she has eyes because she's like coming through the veil of the other side. What is Lola? She found a way to our phones. I think she found a way to Lola. Lola. It means we must be onto something. Ew, it's been everywhere. Sorry. Lola, I don't know if you can read this, but there's a presence in this house. And I don't think it's friendly. Is this Jonah Jones? Who? Who is this? Oh, Joanna Jones. Who is this? Is that what JoJo stands for? Joanna Jones? I am shooketh. It's Mrs. White. You left a message on my phone. The psychic? Mrs. White? The county psychic? Psychic, medium. Oh wait, I need to change your voice now that I know that she's psychic. Psychic, medium, clairvoyant, visionary. I get called a lot of things, but you can call me Blanche. How can I help you? Your timing couldn't be more perfect. I'm standing in a haunted house as we speak. You really have got psychic powers. I knew this was real. Coincidence are real too, young lady. The fact that this message got through proves how strong your powers are. I thought I was on my own. I get a feeling that you are in danger, young lady. That doesn't surprise me. Could you tell me about the spirit world, Mrs. White? I could, but that would take all day. And my services are not cheap. Is there anything specific you would like to know? What exactly are ghosts? They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, but generally, they are lost souls. Usually something important on their minds. Something they didn't say or do before their physical selves passed away. Can they harm you? Certainly. They can upset people, occasionally send someone stir-crazy. They can also tempt people into places they shouldn't be. That seems like an JoJo. That's something I found out the hard way. But can they physically harm you? Could they poke you in the eye? Could they cause you pain? They can do worse than poke a finger in your eye. I once knew a man who was 2 meters tall and as strong as an ox. A poltergeist threw a table at him, hit him so hard he went into a coma. What? He missed the whole December of 1998. But can they actually hit you or push you themselves? Okay, JoJo, I think we got it across. Ghosts can cause you harm. Get out of the haunted house. No, sweetie. Ghosts can't touch you. Okay, but it kind of seems like this one is like coming out of its ghostly form into like a different form. So I'm gonna go with yes, JoJo. The ghosts can touch you. Only wraiths have enough power to harm you through touch alone. Wait, what's a wraith? I thought this said wrath at the beginning. What's a wraith? The thing standing beside you. What? But I can't see anything! Do you still sense it? Yes, it's close. I'm getting closer. But you're miles away! How could you know all this? I sense things, dear. I feel the anguish of a restless spirit. So what's happening now? And what happened, Lola? I sense a swirling mist, a dark shadow walking within. I don't like the sound of that. Who or what do those shadows belong to? The lost, the cursed, and those who have been called back. Could you be more specific? I see a girl with hair as dark as the devil's hooves. That's her! Do you know what she wants? The vision is confusing. There is great turmoil. The girl is... Oh no. Mrs. White, are you okay? You have to leave that house, Miss Jones. Now! You have to forget about this place. But I haven't solved the mystery. I see a dangerous foe, a force of evil lurking within those walls. Beware of the wraith, Miss Jones. But I need to find out what the girl needs. And I need to leave this conversation. Goodbye, Joanna Jones. And good luck. What's happening here, Mrs. White? It's nearly time. Time for what? To feed. What? Shall be continued? Oh my gosh. What? So many questions. Oh my gosh, these pictures, oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, if you want me to play part 2, let me know down below in the comments and by giving this video a big thumbs up because, oh my goodness, I am freaking out. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to play a part 2. Hey guys, it's Gabriella and welcome back to another scary text message story. I hurt my thumb before I filmed this and we did not have any band-aids, so I wrapped some duct tape around my finger. Alright. Today we're gonna be playing part 2 of JoJo and the Wraith. JoJo, are you okay? JoJo, what is happening? I'm okay. What happened? I spoke to Mrs. White, the medium, and let's just say that she had a strong link to what's inside the house. And what is in the house, JoJo? It's a wraith, Lola. I told you to get out of there. You need to leave right now. I'm standing in the middle of the street now. About time too. This is too dangerous, JoJo. Especially when you're all alone. You've got my back. But that thing stopped us from communicating in there. It didn't stop me from finding some clues though. You carried on investigating? Go on then, what did you find? A stack of history magazines. That's not much of a clue. The newest issue was just 3 weeks ago. Mystery solved. Point taken. Well,
What about the next one? A broken Ouija board. Uh-oh, that's not good. That seems like it could be more relevant. And a pentagram drawn on the kitchen wall. What's a pentagram? A 5-pointed star that's always found where people have been meddling with evil spirits. Okay, that sounds promising. And scary. So did like someone summon the ghost that's like haunting the town? I am so confused. Anything else? There were drawings pinned to a wall. Oh my gosh, what? Is that the ghost? A painting too. Oh my gosh, what is happening? You weren't there to appreciate the art, Jojo. I haven't finished. Check this one out. I'm spooked. I don't like this. And this. What is happening? Who is that? Maybe this guy? These are so creepy. What? It was like all coming together, like the clues and like everything. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking out. Just look at those things. And last but not least, there was a stack of mail in the hallway. Please tell me you're not planning on going back for it. I grabbed a handful as I ran out of that place. And you won't believe what I found. What was it? So you're at the hospital now? I've just left. What? Why was she at the hospital? Finally! Now are you gonna tell me what you found out? The suspense is driving me crazy! I opened a few of the letters I took from the hallway. I guessed that much. Come on! The house belongs to a man named Fletcher Fox. One of the letters was from his health insurance. They were asking questions about his sudden illness. What was wrong with him? That's part of the mystery. Apparently, he just became sick. They tested him for 1,000 ailments, but they still haven't found out what's wrong. So you decided to visit him in the hospital? It's so unfair I'm missing all of this. Did he tell you anything about the wraith? He's quite an eccentric old man, Lola, and very ill. Extremely pale and worryingly thin. We spoke, but I could hardly make out a word he was saying. He was speaking gibberish most of the time. But what I did understand was that he's very scared. Not scared of death itself, but scared of how he dies. I bet he is! There's a wraith in his house! But he's far away from the house, so he shouldn't be scared of the wraith? Maybe he's just in a lot of pain? Oh, he's suffering pain all right, but only when he first wakes up. How can you know it's only then? It's an educated guess. He managed to draw this. What? That is spooky. It's like sucking out his soul. Something is feeding on him when he sleeps. You think he's being eaten? Like a parasite? In a way, yes. I'm so confused. I think someone or something is drinking his soul. And at least that's what he believes. The wraith from his house? Exactly. So I drew this girl. I asked him, is this her? What'd he say? Mr. Fletcher could hardly hold a pen, but he added this. Wait, so it's a ghost? Like, not the one after everyone, and there's like another evil ghost on top of this ghost? Like, what? I just want to solve this mystery. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, if you have not already, make sure you subscribe because I post awesome videos all throughout the week that are just as amazing and dramatic and confusing as these ones. There are 2 of them? It looks like it. I'm surprised he could scribble anything at all. You've got so much to figure out. Tell me about it. But that's not all. Before I left, he drew this. Is this a scary cat? A bunny? Is that a rabbit? Could be a fox. Fletcher Fox. I entered his name into a search engine as soon as I left the ward. What did you find? I had to do a lot of digging, but it turns out he's a retired archaeologist. I'm guessing he dug up something he shouldn't have. Check out your detective skills! After years working in Europe, his final job was on a site on the outskirts of this town. Oh my gosh, did he find like a haunted like ruin or something? His archaeology team unearthed stone circles beneath a 17th century farmhouse. Uh-oh. Yep. Spit it out, Jojo! The farmhouse belonged to a woman accused of being a witch. Great. She was drowned by local villagers. The archaeologists unearthed all kinds of strange items at the farmhouse. So he's been cursed? I'm not sure. All I know is the girl pointed us towards Mr. Fox's home. Why would she do that? Who knows? Let me guess. You know a way to find out? Always. I've got to go back to that house. No! Don't go back to that house! This is a bad idea, Jojo. The answer to what's going on is in his house. Maybe you should have left it to the professionals. You mean Ghostbusters? Make a joke if you want, Jojo. But this could be dangerous. We both know the police would never believe all this. Wait, I can hear something upstairs. And you're going to investigate? I'm so close, Lola. Fine, just keep telling me what happens. OMG. What can you see? It's her. It's who? I don't see her. Where is she? I'm scared. What? There's no one there. Oh. She's flickering on and off. Oh my gosh. What is happening? I see her. Oh my gosh. Ah! This is so scary. Who was in that last one? The second one that he drew in the picture. Get out of there, Jojo. I'm going. Hold on a second. I don't think I should be running away. Are you sure? Like what? I'd definitely be running away. But it was the girl that brought me here. Exactly. It's a trap. No, I really don't think it is. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go into the room at the end of the corridor. Past that thing? There's nothing there anymore. Be careful. It's unlocked. I'm in. Back into the mess. Ew. Can you see anything that might be from the archaeology dig? Something's fighting for my attention. This was near a bunch of candles. Ooh, spooky. It was a rabbit in the drawing. Oh, I forgot all about the drawing. Oh my gosh, all the clues are coming together. Try a hair. It looks like something out of a medieval Europe. Quite possibly a statue of a witch's familiar. A what? I'm not as clever as you, Jojo. It means a witch's pet. I don't like the look of it. I can feel it pulsating in my hand. Like it's breathing. This is what we've been looking for, Lola. What will you do with it? Good question. Let's start by getting it far away from this place. Jojo. I'm here. I'm at the farmhouse. How did you get there so quickly? My dad gave me a ride. I told him I needed to take a photo for a school project. Is it safe? Has any of this been safe, Lola? Probably not. But I don't sense any danger. So you're just gonna bury the hair there. I've already done it. I think it was recently taken from the site. Oh, like the hair missed the witch? Maybe, and then like she just wanted her like pet back. So I've just returned it. Look, I buried it in a hole. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Has it worked? Only Mr. Fox can answer that. I'm back at the hospital. Mr. Fox is still very ill. But I thought you'd fixed everything. Obviously not. Look at the messages that came this morning. It's back. What? That thing is still around? I thought burying the hair would stop it. Looks like it wasn't enough. There's nothing more you can do. I can't just watch Mr. Fox die. Nobody even visits him at the hospital. Except for that thing. He's all alone. What is it? Something is here. It's her. What does she want from me? She's pointing right at you. Or at Mr. Fox. Maybe neither? Who else is there? I'm in the hospital east wing, but I'm facing north, so maybe she's pointing behind me. At the wall? Behind me is south. You're working something out. I can hear cogs turning in your brain. South of the hospital is the football stadium. I was thinking of the museum. She wants you to go to the museum? Everything the archaeologists found, they donated to the museum. Books, carvings, old bones. The feeling I got was that the hair should be put back where it belongs. And things belong with the people who love them. She wants me to reunite it with the other items they found at the site. So she has to bring it back to the museum? Fletcher, hello? Is this Joanna Jones? Yes, that's me. Like, Fletcher Fox? Like, in the hospital? But feel free to call me JoJo. I'm sorry I was sleeping when you visited last night. That's okay, Mr. Fox. Are you feeling better now? I feel like I could run a marathon. All right, he's an old man. I feel like I could run a marathon. Wait, so he's alive? He didn't die? Which means you must have dealt with the hair. I placed it on a shelf in the museum. Why was it so important? It's called a juju, an object with power to communicate with the dead. I learned quite a lot about witchcraft from my work in Europe. I found it on a site I was digging outside of the town. So you invited a witch and a wraith into this world. Eliza wasn't a witch. Who? The girl. The juju only works with the same bloodline. Was it his daughter? Oh! Eliza was my twin sister. I think I'm beginning to understand. She died when we were young. I've been trying to communicate with her for years through a Ouija board. I had zero success until I took the hair from the witch's house. But it wasn't Eliza that I evoked. It seems we have a black sheep in our family tree. Who could it be? Uncle George, perhaps? My mother always warned us about him. Apparently George Fox was a very mean man. And as mad as a hatter. I knew it! Your sister came back to save you! Uncle George was feeding on my soul for days. So we had to reset the magical charm by putting it back with the other pieces. And I was too weak and delirious to return the hair myself. After weeks of having my soul drained, I could barely call an ambulance. And Eliza was powerless to stop the wraith herself. Indeed, she was merely a ghost. But clever enough to alert somebody who could stop him. Thank you, Joanna Jones. I just wish I could have had more time to tell Eliza how much I loved her. Maybe you still can. What do you mean? I know a pretty good spiritualist. I got her number if you want it. She didn't help me much, but she's definitely got supernatural powers. She was desperate that I leave your house. Her name is Blanche White. Blanche White? This could be interesting. Why? She happens to be a distant cousin of mine. No way! So surely she'd help. Our side of the family fell out with each other years ago. Besides, she died 2 years ago. What? Then how was she texting me if she was dead? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this is a long story, but it was so good. Today we're going to be playing Signed in Blood. Some deaths last several lifetimes. Ooh, this sounds so good. Let's jump right in and see what's going to happen. Hopper. We need to talk, Luke. Who is this? You don't know us yet. I don't speak to strangers who message my phone. But we're friends of the family. We? Yes, Luke. As in, I didn't come here alone. Why are you messaging me? And how did you get my number? We're here to claim what your grandmother promised us. You must have the wrong number. My granny's very ill. She's in the hospital. That's why we're here. This sounds like a stupid prank, and your timing couldn't be worse. Who are you really? Actually, I don't even care. I'm not talking to you anymore. Stop messaging this number. But you don't know what we want yet. I'm going to turn off my phone. No problem. Because we'd prefer to speak to you in person. I don't like that. And I suppose you're going to tell me you know where I live. I don't believe you. Your prank failed. Stop messaging me. 568 Maple Street. This has to be someone from class. Nope. I'm getting my dad. Your dad's not at home. Yes, he is. He's in the bathroom brushing his teeth. No, Luke. Don't be silly. Your father's at the hospital. He's holding your grandmother's hand as we speak. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a prank. So you're there with my dad? Did he give you my number? No, Luke. I couldn't go. Hospitals make me hungry. Who is he texting? I don't like this. Luke, you're in danger. Run. What a weird thing to say. How do you know Granny? And where are you if you're not at the hospital? I'm very close. You're outside my house, aren't you? Did Dad send you here to watch me? I keep telling him I'm too old for babysitters.
Of course, I'm not outside your house. I'm inside. What? I don't understand. I'm calling my dad. Don't you want to meet us first, Luke? Oh yeah, he keeps saying us. Are there multiple people? I knew I heard noises upstairs. That wasn't me, Luke. I'm in the living room. But I'm in the living room. I don't see you. You're lying. Turn around and look up. Come back, Luke. I don't like chasing people. Get out of my house! What do you think you can do in the hallway? Haley has already locked the front door. Haley? Who are you people? Get back in the living room. Make this easier on yourself. What do you want? We only want what your grandmother owes us. Who are you? I'm Haley, the invisible one. What? Are they like mobsters or like something? Like, are they like apparently they're like ghost people? Why are you here? You're the remaining bloodline. Our next host. What's that supposed to mean? I told you we weren't alone, Luke. How many of you are there? There's me, and you should see Haiti coming down the stairs right about now. Calm down, Luke. He's hiding in the kitchen now. Stop following me. Breathe, Luke. What's wrong with Haiti? She's just a little unsettled. I know the feeling. She doesn't speak much. Relax, Luke. Come back to the living room. Soon we'll tell you everything you need to know. Not a chance. My granny owes you nothing. Stop running. The back door's locked too. Are you even listening to me? You can't escape destiny, Luke. So take a deep breath and come back to the living room. Hardy will be here soon. Who's Hardy? He's the leader of the pack. He can explain things a lot better than us. Where is he now? He's with your grandmother. She's crossing over as we speak. Poor grandmother dying, and they're just here torturing me. Simon! Hi, Luke. Can I call you back later? I'm at the mall with Billy. Oh my gosh, this happened on the same day. Okay, if you have not seen Simon and Billy and their disaster with texting their number neighbors, you need to watch that like ASAP. I will put it up in the eye. It is crazy. My house has been invaded by ghosts. Did you eat cheese before you went to bed last night? I have never been more serious than right now. They want me to speak to a man named Hardy. A man? I thought you said they were ghosts. I don't know what they are, but the last time I saw one of them, it was walking on the ceiling. Really? I'm hiding in a closet now. And where are the ghosts? Waiting for me to come out of the closet. OMG! I can hear them all around the house. What should I do? Call the police? Or maybe Ghostbusters? Funny. I tried to call the cops, but I just kept getting this message. Call Missy better next time, Luke. What is that? You've got spam on your phone. Sit tight, I'll try to call them. Thanks, Simon. And tell them to hurry. My phone's acting all weird. Can't get a good enough reception to make a call. This can't be happening. Okay, if you're serious, my advice is to make a run for it. But all the doors in the house are locked. Find the keys, climb out of a window. Keep out of this, Simon. Who was that? I told you I was serious. What do you want with my friend? Goodbye, Simon. I'm not going anywhere. You're not welcome here. Tell me who you are. That's easy for you to say. Goodbye, Simon. Oh my gosh! Simon? Simon!
on? What's happening to your phone? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Sign on!
Oh dear, Luke. It's just you and me now.
And all of my friends, of course. I don't think so. So long, freaks! It's a shame you couldn't lock the windows.
What will that achieve? Really, Luke?
We're a lot faster than you. Oh my gosh!
Hello, Luke. What a pleasure to speak to you.
Hardy, stay away from me! I'm not gonna tell you where I am.
Oh, Luke, you really don't have to.
We all know exactly where you're hiding. Oh my gosh!
There's really no need for all this fuss. We just want to talk, Luke. Face to face. To see if we're
compatible. Please, leave me alone.
We really are friends of your grandmother, Luke. Or we used to be. Before she died.
Granny died?
3 minutes ago at the hospital. That's why I'm late. My condolences, Luke. But know that she passed peacefully in her sleep. However, the deal she made all those years ago lives on. Your own mother should have been next in line.
My mom died 7 years ago.
And that's why we find ourselves in this little problem.
The arrangement had to skip a generation.
So you get to take on your grandmother's debt.
What debt? Like, did she make like an agreement that like these spirit people can like live inside of her? Like, what is happening?
Us, Lucas.
We're all yours now.
We're the people who live in the walls. But we need a certain energy to exist. And that's where you come in.
Don't worry, you'll never feel a thing.
And you won't miss what we take.
What are you talking about?
Your granny made a pledge and promised to let us live with her. And from time to time,
feast on her soul.
Don't worry, it was a fair trade. She had her own
privileges. But she's dead now. She kept her promise.
Indeed, but when you sign a contract with the big man,
it's for eternity. What deal? She wouldn't put her family at risk?
That's just it though, Luke. Without us, your grandmother would never have had a family. She couldn't have children, Luke. She made a pact with dark forces.
I guess we're not talking Star Wars here.
You literally owe her your life, Luke. The deal was signed in blood 60 years ago. And is valid until the end of time.
What if I don't agree?
The deal will only end if the bloodline runs dry. But you do have a choice. You either put us in your home, or you sever the bloodline.
That's not much of a choice.
The arrangement really isn't that bad, Luke. There will be boundaries. For instance, we'll never follow you into the bathroom, and we won't bother anybody else but you. In fact, nobody else will even see us. You can live a completely normal life with me, Hopper, Haley,
and Haiti, of course.
I'm confident you'll get used to us.
I'm not a fan of Haiti.
It might just take a little while.
That's it? Oh my gosh! I didn't even realize I was like getting towards the end of that. That was insane! Oh my gosh. So Lucas is just gonna have like these like forest spirits like constantly around him. Honestly, this seems like this would make a good like Netflix show. I am for it. Maybe it'll be a part 2. I don't know. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know down below in the comments. Because I feel like Lucas could like befriend them and they'd be like a wacky like pack of imaginary friends. I don't know. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications so you know as soon as I post a video, but also make sure you have your YouTube notifications turned on as well. But until next time, check out the awesome videos I have for you on screen, and I will see you guys later. Bye!